So let us learn fractions, decimals and percentages. Let us take an example. Aisha ate 1 by 2 of a pizza. How could we describe this as a fraction and a decimal and a percentage? Let us see. So we know fraction means it's a part of a whole. Here Aisha ate half of the pizza. Let us show this through a diagram. So half part Aisha ate half of the pizza. So we can write 1 by 2. So as a fraction we can write 1 by 2. And how do you write as a decimal? So let us see how many tenths are there in half of the pizza. How many tenths means we are dividing this pizza into 10 equal parts. Let us see. So we divide into 10 parts. Out of that, half part is taken. That means half of 10 is 5. So 5 parts are taken. So that is 5 by 10. So it is 5 by 10. So 5 by 10 means it is a fraction form only. So how do you write it as a decimal? So 5 by 10 means we can write this as a decimal 0.5. 0.5. That is the decimal form. So we can write it as 0.5. 0.5. And how do you write it as a percentage? We know percentage means per 100, out of 100. So let us take it into 100 equal parts. We know it is half of pizza. So here we have divided into, it is divided into 10 parts. Here we are dividing into 100 parts. So 100 parts, half part is taken. So half of 100 is 50. So 50 out of 100, that is 50 out of 100. We can show this as a fraction 50 out of 100. That means how many percentage per 100, how many are, so 50. So we can say 50 percentage is taken. So half of pizza means as a fraction we can say 1 by 2. As a decimal we can say 0.5. And as percentage we can write 50 percentage. Fractions, decimals, percentage, all are different ways of expressing the quantity of a whole. So here we half of pizza we have shown in 3 different ways, like a fraction, as a decimal and as a percentage. Or here we can say half means it is 0.5 and it is 50 percentage, 50 by 100. So let us take another example. Omar ate 2 by 5 of crisp. How could we describe this as a fraction and a decimal, a percentage? So 2 by 5 of chips. So we know it is out of 5 equal parts, 2 parts he ate. So 5 equal parts, 2 parts he took. So we can write as a fraction 2 by 5. And for writing this in a decimal form, we can make these into 10 parts. How do we make it into 10 parts? So here 5 parts are there. So let us make it into 10 parts. So here 10 parts. So out of these 10 parts, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We know 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Okay, so 4 out of 10 means, how do you write as a decimal? 0.4. So as a decimal, we can write it as 0.4. How do you write this as a percentage? Percentage means we want to find how many parts out of 100. So here we have 2 by 5. So let us make it into 100 parts. So here we made into 10 parts. So here we will go for 100. So now 100 parts are here. Out of that, how many parts are shaded? So here we have 10, 20, 30, 40 parts out of 100. So 40 parts out of 100 is taken. So 40 out of 100 means it is 40 percentage. So as a percentage we can write 40 percentage is taken. 40 percentage Omar 8. 40 percentage of the crisp Omar 8, or 0.4 crisp Omar 8, or 2 by 5 of this Omar 8. So we can show in these three different ways. 40 percentage, 0.5, 2 by 5. Oh, 2 by 5 is equal to 4 by 10, that is 0.4. That is equal to 40 by 100. So 40 percentage. Let us take another example. Saleh drank 7 by 20 of soda. Okay, how could we describe this as a fraction and a decimal and a percentage? Let us see. So 7 by 20 of pizza means, 7 by 20 of soda means 20 parts are here, out of that 7 parts. So we can, as a fraction, we can say 7 by 20. And how do you explain this as a decimal? The same way here we have 7 by 20. So let us take it into 100. So how do you make it into 100? Here 20 are here and here 7. Out of, so 20 we will make into 100 means how? Like this. So 35 by 100. So out of the 100 parts, 35 are shaded here. So we can write as a decimal 0.35. As a percentage, how do you write? So we know here is 35 out of 100. So that is 35 percentage. So 7 by 20 is equal to 35 by 100. That is 35 percentage. And so fraction 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5 in decimal form. In percentage form, 50 percentage. So let us take how to convert the fraction to percentage and decimal. So here we have fraction. So how many, what is a fraction? What fraction is shaded here? 1, 2, 3 out of 10 parts. 3 by 10 is shaded. So as a decimal, how do you write this as a decimal? So we can say 0.3 is shaded. And as a percentage, how do you say? So 3 by 10, we know we want to make it into 100. So how do you make it into 100? So we want to change it into 100, the denominator. So that from 10, we want to change the denominator into 100. So for that, we have to multiply this denominator by 10 to make it into 100. So 10 by 10 is 100. 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. So when we are multiplying the denominator with 10, here also we have to multiply to get the equivalent fraction. So 3 also we will multiply by 10. 3 multiplied by 10 is 30. So we got 30 by 100. 30 by 100 is equal to 30 percentage. So 30 by 100, that is 30 percentage. Now, let us take another example. Fraction, it is given 2 by 5. So 2 by 5, we want to make it into percentage and decimals. Have a try. So 2 by 5. 2 by 5, it is a fraction form. We want to make it into decimal form. So decimal form means, for making into decimal form, we want to know how many tenths are there, how many hundredths are there. Okay, so 2 by 5, for changing into decimal, let us make into how many tenths are here. So for changing into 10, the denominator we have to multiply by 2. We will get 10. So here also we will multiply by 2. That is 4. So 4 by 10. So 4 by 10 is equal to 0.4. So the decimal form, it is 0.4. And what is the percentage form? So for changing into percentage, 2 by 5. So 2 by 5 for changing into percentage. Percentage means we know it is by 100. So we want to change it, the denominator to 100 per 100 percentage. Okay. So per 100 means we can 5, we have to multiply by what number to make 100? How many 5s are 100? 20 times 5 is 100. So 2 times 20 is 40. So 40 by 100, that means 40 percentage. So 2 by 5 we can write as in decimal form 0.4 and in percentage form 40 percentage. Let us see how. So in 100 means it is dividing multiplying by 20, so 40 by 100, it is 40 percentage. And for changing into decimal, we want to know how many tenth are there, how many hundredth are there. Here there are no tenth. How many tenth are there? 4 tenth are there, that means 0.4. Now let us take another example. Here 11 by 20. So 11 by 20 we want to change into percentage. So let us see 11 by 20. 11 by 20 means, let us change it into percentage. The percentage means per 100. So how many 20s make 100? We know 5 times 20 is 100. 5 20s makes 100. So we will multiply 20 by 5 to get 100. So here also we have to multiply 11 by 5. 11 multiplied by 5 is 55. So 55 by 100, that is 55 percentage. So when we change this into percentage, 11 by 20 means 55 percentage. Okay, and the same, how do we change into decimal? We know it is 55 by 100. So 55 by 100 means we know how many tenths are there, how many hundreds are there. So there are 5 tenths and 500th. So 5 tenth means we know 0.5. 500th means we know 0.05. So together we can say 0.55. That means 0.55 we can write as 0.55. 55 by 100 we can write as decimal form 0.55. Let us see. So I think you understand this. Now the next one, 7 by 25. 7 by 25 we want to make it into percentage. Let us take 7 by 25. So 7 by 25. So it is easy to take the percentage first. Okay. So let us change the denominator to 100. For changing the denominator to 100, think how many 25s makes 100. 425 makes 100. So here also we have to 425s are 100. So here also we have to multiply this 7 also by 4. So 7 times 4 is 28. So we got 28 by 100. That means 28 percentage. So 7 by 25, when we change into percentage, it is 28 percentage. Now, how do we change it in decimal? See, we know this, it is 28 by 100. We can write here, the denominator is 100. So in 100, there are 2 zeros. So here also 1, 2 place after place the point. So I will write here 28 after 1 place, 2 place, then place the point, then put 0, 0.28. Okay, so 2 tenths are there, 8 hundredths are there. So 0.28. Let us see. 0.28. I think you got it. Now, let us take, now here it is given into percentage, 50 percentage. We want to change 50 percentage into fraction and decimal. So we know 50 percentage means 50 by 100. Yes, no? As a fraction, see first we can say 50 by 100. And 50 by 100, let us make it small. Remove 1 0 and remove 1 0. And there are 5 here and 10 here. So we know 5 by 10 means half of 10 is 5. So it is equal to half, no. So it is half. 5 by 10 means half. So as a fraction, we can write it is half. And how do you write it as decimal? It is 50 by 100. 50 by 100, no? So 50 by 100 means what? 50 by 100. So here in 100 there are two places. So from here also two places, then place the point. So the point comes here, then two places. So place the 0. So see here, two zeros are here. So two places, then place the point 0.50. It is equal to 0.5. So 0.5 only. Okay. Let us see. 50 by 100. So we divide by 50, half. So it is half and it is 0.5. Let us take another example. Here it is 30 percentage. So if we know 30 percentage means 30 by 100. 30 by 100. So we will remove, here also there is a 0, here also there is 0, 1 0. So we can remove 1 0. That means 3 by 10. So like a fraction, we can say it is 3 by 10. So it is 3 by 10. So fraction, it is 3 by 10. And how do you say it as a decimal? So 3 by 10. Look at here, 3 by 10 means there is 1 0. So one place after the decimal. So 3, then here 1 0 only. So one place, then put the decimal. So 0.3. So 3 by 10 is equal to 0.3. So 30 by 100 here 3 by 10. So 3 by 10 is a fraction and 0.3 is the decimal form. Now let us take another example. Can you have a try? 65 percentage means 65 by 100. So 65 by 100 we can write as a decimal how 65. See this fraction we can write as a decimal 65 by 100. Two places, two zeros are here. So two place after that decimal point. So one place, 1 2, then put the decimal point. So after the decimal point there will be two places. So 0.25, that 65 the decimal format. And here we want to make it into fraction. So you can write 65 by 100. It's a fraction form only. But if you can simplify this, we can simplify this. How do you simplify? Is there any common factor here? So let us see. We can divide both the numbers by 5. So we can divide this by 5. How many 5s are in 100? There are 20 5s make 100. How many 5s are in 65? There are 13 5s in 65. So 13 5s are 55. 65, sorry. So 13 by 20. As a fraction, we can say 13 by 20. Here it is 0.65. And next, 28 percentage. So 28 percentage means 28 by 100. And let us make it half. total 28 by, okay, let us first we will change it to decimal. 28 by 100. So we know in 100 there are two places, two zeros are there. So in the decimal form, after the decimal point there will be two places. So 2 and 8 comes after the decimal. So 0.28. That is the decimal form. And fraction form, we want to find the fraction form. We can simplify this. How? Let us take the half of 100 and half of 28. Half of 28 is 14. Half of 100 is 50. Again we can make it half. Half of 14 is 7 and half of 50 is 25. So 7 by 25. We can simplify this 28 by 100 into 7 by 25. So the fraction form of the 28% we can say 7 by 25. Okay, these all are 28%. 28 by 100 means 28%. 40 by 50 means 28%. 7 by 25 also 28%. So here percentage. 15% means what? 15 by 100. And how do you change it into decimal form? 15 by 100. That means in 100 there are two zeros. So here also after the decimal point there will be two places. So 0.15. And how do you change into fraction here? Here take a common factor and divide. So we can divide this 15 by 5 and we can divide this 100 also by 5. So how many 5s are in 15? There are 3 5s in 15. And how many 5s are in 100? There are 20 5s in 100. So 3 by 20. Let us take another example. 3 by 10. So 3 by 10, we will write the fraction or write the in 100 how many. So 3 by 10 means 10 times 10 is 100. Okay, 100. So we will multiply the numerator also by 10. So it is 30. So 30 by 100. So as a percentage, we can write 30 by 100. And so that means 30%. Now, how do you write it as decimal? Here we know after the decimal, two places. So we can write it as 0.30. 0.30 means it is 0.3 only, because after the point, this 0 doesn't have any value. So 0.3. And now here we have 0.32 decimal form is given. We will change it into percentage. So 0.32, that means 32 by 100. Yes, no? 0.32 means 32 by 100. So as a fraction, we can write 32 by 100. And 32 by 100 means what? 32%. And let us take it into fraction. That is, we have to reduce it into small. So that is 8 by 25. Now, let us take another one, 0.8. The decimal form is 0.8. So 0.8 means it is what is 80 by 100. So 0.8 is equal to, so 0.8. 0.8 means it is 8 by 10. 8 by 10 means it is equal to 80 by 100. So that means 80 by 100, it is 80%. Now, as a fraction, we can say 80 by 100 means we can cancel 1 0, which is 8 by 10. In 8 by 10, again we can reduce into small 8 by 10, make it half. Half of 8 is 4 and half of 10 is 5. So 4 by 5. Now let us take another example, 0.15. 0.15 means 15 by 100. And 15 by 100 means 15 percentage. And now as a fraction, by which number we can divide this? We can divide it by 5. There are 3 5s in 15. There are 20 5s in 100. So 3 by 20. Now let us take another one. 22 percentage. 22 percentage means 22 by 100. And 22 by 100 means we know there are two places, two zeros here. So 0.22. As a decimal, we can write 0.22. And as a fraction, how do you write as a fraction? Take its half. Half of 22 is 11. Half of 100 is 50. So 11 by 50. Now 13 by 25. Here we have 13 by 25 as a fraction. So we can expand to make it to 100. So to change into 100, we know 25 4 times it is 100. So 13 4 times. What is 13 4 times? It is 52. So 52 by 100. Now 52 by 100 means 52 percentage. And 52 by 100 in decimal form, two places, two zeros are here. So two decimal place after the decimal point. So 0.52. Now let us try this. We want to write the percentage into decimal and fraction. 23 percentage. We know 23 percentage means 23 by 100. So 23 by 100 means 0.23. And as a fraction, how do you write 23 by 100? We cannot divide it further because 23 is a prime number. We can't divide further. Here, next one, 7 by 50. 7 by 50 means we know it is, let us take percentage. 7 by 15, when we multiply by 2, both the numbers, we will get how many are in 100. Okay, so 7 by 7 times 2 is 14. 14 by 50 times 2 is 100. So in 100 there are 14. So that means 40 percentage. 14, not 40, 14 percentage. Okay, so 14 percentage in percentage form. And how do we write it as decimal form? After that point, two places should be there. So 0.14. And here 7 by 10 as a decimal form, we can write 0.7. And how do you change into 100? 70 by 100. So it is 70 percentage. So try like this. All these, no, try, then check your answers. Okay.